Well, hey everyone, it is a beautiful afternoon. I'm not going to date it because I might use this later. So, at an appointment and had a little bit of time and wanted to hop on here and talk about a phrase that I've heard a couple of times over, well, actually quite a few times over the last week or so. And as it relates to personal growth and especially those who are yielding to the life of God within them and trying to anyway, and they find it hard and they say, Tonya, it's just so hard. It's just so hard. And one of the things that I was reminded of this morning, as I've experienced, of course, that too, in many ways, is to check in with what I'm resisting inside. Where is the brake pedal? uh, Wanting to move forward in an area, but yet it feels like the brake pedal is on too. And how do we recognize that? And when we find ourselves frustrated, in addition to feeling the brake pedal on and the gas pedal on at the same time, that just seems to compound things. So when we say it's too hard, what is too hard? Think about it for a moment. What are we saying that is too hard? What are we trying to do? What are we trying to force? What are we trying to either hold on to and not let go of? What are we grasping for? And more importantly, this was one of the things that was presented to me this morning in my own quiet time this morning. Where am I starting from? Where am I starting from? Now, I'm not talking about a place physically. We're getting a little deep here on a Tuesday morning. But where are you starting from? Are you starting from a place of hmm, a place of where you think there's something that you're lacking that you don't have, so you've got to obtain it, you've got to get it, whether that be something tangible or that could be even something like respect or something that you're trying to get from someone else? Or are you starting from a place of letting go and trusting? Are you starting from a place of the fullness of God and allowing what needs to happen unfold, and then you're interacting with that? It's not a matter of just saying, well, que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. No, I'm not going to sing Doris Day, but there is a power, there is strength in letting go in my heart and in my a lot of the folks that I run with, that yielding to the life of Christ, that his countenance, his way of thinking, his heart has a way of moving us forward without the resistance. So when we say it's too hard, what are we bucking up against? What are we trying to do in our own strength? What are we striving for, grasping for, holding on to? I wonder what would happen if we would let go and really allow the life of God to move us forward. A lot of people will quote different sages and different important gurus and stuff, and I like to, and you will hear me quote Jesus. But I love, I sort of say, but I don't need to, but that one of the neat things that he said was that he said, consider the lily. Speaking of the flower, consider it. It's not it's not striving to grow. It's simply yielding to the life of God and allowing it to grow. And he said, look at the birds of the air and the fish in the water. They're not trying to operate in an environment that is contrary. Fish are going to stay in the water. That's where they thrive, right? The birds are going to fly because that's where they thrive. So when we try to do things in our own strength and do so from a place of resisting, compounding that with frustration, compounding that with trying to get from other people something we feel like we need or are lacking, and we're doing so from a place of lack, then we're actually going against the grain of how we were created to be and how we're designed to be. So when we say it's too hard, I want us to check in. Check in with yourself. Because if you say it's too hard, there's a good possibility you have a habit of saying that more often than not. And you may have even just put yourself to sleep with that mantra of, it's just so hard, it's just so hard, it's so hard. Well, I'm inviting you to let go. I'm inviting you to let go and trust. I'm inviting you to let go and allow your heart to believe that everything you need is right here, right now, and that God wants to show that to you. Do you need patience? Do you need kindness with someone? Do you need some kind of resource or supply? Do you need rest? Do you need peace? Do you need joy that's not tied to any circumstance or situation? It's all here. Or are we yielding? Are we opening up our heart to receive and then move with that? I think that's all I'm going to say about that. Something to chew on, something to ponder on. Let's listen. Let's stop ourselves. Can we recognize and stop ourselves when we say, this is too hard. It's just too hard to try. Let's stop ourselves. Let go of the resistance and see if we can move forward. Have a great day, everyone. No, no, no. Make it a great day, everyone. Make it a great day. Until next time, Coach Tonya Wells. I'll catch up with you later.